they will tell you they know. You describe it to them, and they'll tell you, oh yeah, yeah, oh yes, I got it. Yes, I see what you're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patricia. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I have been posting videos, and I haven't really sat down to do a get to know me, and I'm looking for more content for my video besides just sewing. I want you guys to get to know me more, so I decided to do a get to know me video. So I have the questions here on my laptop. I'll be looking down to read the questions. So just in case you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the questions, okay? So question number 1, who are you? Well, my name is Patricia, like I've always said. I live in the United States of America currently, but I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. Sorry, I'm looking here. I'm just making sure everything is on point. Anyway, so I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa, and I moved here a couple of years ago, and I've been here for some time now. Question number 2, when and why did you start sewing? Oh my goodness, that is a long story. That's a story of its own. But basically, the reason why I started sewing is because I wasn't getting people to sew clothes the way I wanted it. So for example, in Ghana, most of us will sew clothes for new occasions, for weddings, church, for special occasions, okay, and also for church all the time, for church. But then sometimes you have this idea, you have this style in your head, and you take the seamstress, and they will tell you they know. You describe it to them, and they'll tell you, oh yeah, yeah, oh yes, I got it. Yes, I see what you're talking about. And then you're excited. They give you 2 weeks. First of all, the 2 weeks, forget it, just go 3 weeks, or maybe, I don't know. You go and they tell you, oh no, it's not ready, come again. And then when finally you get the dress, it's something else, and then sometimes it's too tight, sometimes it's too big. It was just all of that. So that was one of the reasons. And also I used to really like watching the fashion shows, right? And I used to just imagine myself I used to see all these adorable designs on the catwalk, on the runway. I don't know if they still say catwalk. No, it's a catwalk they do, but on the runway. So I used to see all these amazing designs on the runway, and I used to wish I could make those. So that was what inspired me to sew. And also growing up, I always saw my mom altering her clothes. Anytime she went to a seamstress, she'll have issues with, the fit, and I always saw her altering. So it was just, I grew up thinking sewing was part of, it was part of adult life. So I just started doing it, and eventually I learned how to sew. When did I learn how to sew? Oh, so that is a story of its own. So in 2009 was when I made a decision to learn how to sew. So I actually sought out a school. I sought out a school, and they started teaching me, but then they started with colors, and I wasn't interested in that. I just wanted to sew. And so eventually I didn't go again. I paid, and I stopped attending the class, and it was just me. It was just a Saturday school. You guys, if you want to know, that one is a whole story of its own. So because I went there and I told them I wanted to learn how to sew, and they didn't have I was working full time. They didn't have weekend schools, and I told them I'm going to be a student. I'm interested. I will come every day, every Saturday. But eventually I flopped because they were not going straight to the point. So it was just me. It was boring. But I didn't go back to it until I believe 2011. Yeah, 2010, 2011, I believe. I went to this lady in my area, and she promised to teach me how to sew. So I started going to her after work every day, and then she'd teach me something. She'd teach me, she'd teach me something small, and I'll go home and practice. So I would say from 2009, 2010, and then finally 2012 was when I actually went to a fashion school and actually took a proper course, which was also a weekend class that I attended. It was very intensive. So from there, that's when I started really sewing. So again, I know I'm going all over the place, but 2009, 2010, 2011, I believe, is the time that I started sewing. What is your favorite, proudest make? So I think, oh, I actually have a lot of such makes, but then I made this dress. No, actually it was my first dress, and it was a dress I wore. I made a dress for my birthday, and that was my proudest make ever, because it was my first dress, obviously. This polka dot dress I am wearing is one of my favorite makes. This is because the style, okay, it has a bow. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a bow, okay, attached. That's a bow which is attached to this to the side. I don't remember what this is called again. Oh my goodness. It's attached to the sleeve side. The strap. It's attached to the strap, okay, and then but then it's also, so it's only attached here and it's attached at the neckline. So my mom had this dress which I fell in love with the moment I saw it. It's also a polka dot dress that she had, but then it's a black background with white polka dots, but the polka dots are the same size. I saw that she when she wore this dress the first time, I was in love with the dress, and the moment I set my eyes on this polka dot fabric, I said I was going to make that same dress. My mom's dress did have sleeves. What's the name of that sleeve? My mom's dress did have cap sleeves. At that time, I wasn't too experienced with the cap sleeves. I wasn't too experienced. Actually, right now, even cap sleeves, I feel it's a bit advanced. I don't know. But then I wasn't too experienced with sleeves, so I just decided to just do a sleeveless dress. But this dress that I'm wearing was inspired by my mom's dress that she bought from a store. And by the time I was done, it was the exact thing. And you know the funny thing? When I saw my mom wearing the dress, the first time my mom had that dress on, I didn't know how to sew. But the moment I saw that dress, I got the dress, I looked at it, I turned it inside out just to see how they were able to. I was just fascinated by this whole bow thing that they had here. I was just fascinated by how it was attached on one side, and then at the same time it was loose on one side. I was just fascinated. So I took it and really analyzed it really well. And I told her that one day when I'm able to sew, I'm going to sew the same dress. So when I was able to sew, I was able to sew the dress, and that was one of my proudest make. So the first one is the birthday dress, and then this polka dot dress that you're seeing me wearing. It wasn't intentional, it's just coincidental that I'm wearing it, and I saw this question. What is your most disastrous make? Oh my goodness. I cannot think of any on top of my head right now, but I have one. It will be, I guess, one of the ones that I still haven't completed. Oh yes. You know what? I was making this blazer. You know, the long length blazer. I was making one of those, and I used a pattern that I used before, but then I used this. Usually I'll draft different sizes. That's the issue I have with commercial patterns. It tells you the size, or maybe I don't know how to read it, basically. So I was just learning my way around commercial patterns, and I drafted different sizes and realized it wasn't fitting. So eventually I did the correct thing. Now after a couple of years, I went back and I took the wrong size, and I used that to sew the blazer. So after sewing the blazer, I found out that when I fixed the sleeve, it wasn't fitting properly, and I was trying to also give a lot of room for the shoulder pad, and it just wasn't working. It's a disaster. It's still there. I intend on doing it, and I don't know what, because I don't think I can even save it. I probably have to use it for something else, you know. So yes, that is my disastrous make, amongst other makes though. Where is your favorite place to go for fabric shopping? Well, so far I go to Joann for the most part, but then I just recently bought some fabrics from Mood, so I'm yet to receive them. I see the Mood fabrics and I think they are very nice, so I'm yet to receive the fabrics to see. I believe I really like Mood. It's quite pricey, but for now it's just Joann that I've been going to. and hopefully I don't fall too in love with mood that Joanne will be. I wouldn't want to go back to Joanne, because Joanne is not that bad. In fact, Joanne is not bad. What is your most dreaded sewing task? Oh my goodness. Oh, my most dreaded sewing task is fixing the sleeve. I don't like fixing sleeves. I don't like it at all. Fixing a set-in sleeve, I don't like it, because you know you have to gather this part, and sometimes it's just tricky. You don't want to end up with puckering, which is, you know, if you end up with very tiny pleats or gathers, that's what we call puckering. If you don't know what that is, you have to be very careful you don't end up with that. So yeah, fixing sleeves really gives me anxiety. I mean, not much anxiety, but I don't look forward to it. But when I do it and it's perfect, I am happy. What is your favorite sewing entertainment? I really don't use any music, African music, Nigerian, Ghanaian music. Yeah, Nigerian and Ghanaian music. When I'm listening to those, I can keep sewing, and I don't feel all the pain. What sewing machine do you use? I use a Singer sewing machine, the heavy duty machine. I bought it off Amazon during the Black Friday sale. I really like the machine. It's not bad at all. Back home, I have an industrial machine back in Ghana, which I miss a lot. And I do have an old machine, which is the brand name is it Pfaff, or I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Pfaff, and I think it's a German brand, and it's very durable. So I have that brand back home also. But currently I'm using a Singer sewing machine, which is not bad at all. And then I use a Brother Serger. Do you have any other hobbies? I do, but then I don't have a lot of time to devote to them. Basically, I am somebody that likes to do stuff. So I have this. I'm crocheting. I decided to make this crochet bag with jute, with the jute thread, and then I also made this crochet stuff. So let me show you. So this I crocheted this, and also my mom came around and she was teaching me how to bead, and so we're trying to make a bag, and we never finished, and I have forgotten how to make it. But then it's tedious. This is tedious. So I still have the beads and everything in here, and I haven't gotten them done. So anything that has to do with me using my hands to work, I like it. Recently I made a bench, and then also my friend helped me with a table. So I like DIYs. Basically, I like DIYs. I think I should do more fun DIYs, you know, like all these more fun DIYs. I feel like I make practical DIYs, you know, that's what it is. So you guys should let me know, suggest to me, you know, some fun DIYs to try. Alright guys, so that is all of the questions that I have. These questions are questions that I got off the blog, Happy Sewing blog. If you want to know anything else, please make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to hear from me or see from me, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.